Kwame Yasharella, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Judah, Shalom, peace and blessings. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to the Most High Yah Yahshua HaMashiach. Back at another lesson. Woe to her that is nasty and polluted to the oppressing city. And I'm talking about women, but mainly I'm talking about the daughters of Zion. Okay, so-called black women, black girls. Now, we have a lot of black girls and black women coming up missing. We got some black boys and black men coming up missing, but more black women, black girls is coming up missing. Okay? And this is prophecy. The Most High, the Lord, is bringing judgment. And, you know, our women are very delusional and hard-headed. They don't like to listen. They're very rebellious. Okay? And so they don't see that this enemy, this devil, is gradually moving towards anarchy. It's just a matter of time. This place is going to be completely lawlessness, race wars, civil war, anarchy, lawlessness, martial law. You know, World War III is popping off. So this place is going to collapse, and women are going to be the #1 target, especially the so-called black women, Judite women, Israelite women, okay? So, you know, they got all this stuff going on, entertainment. It's a distraction from the main action. Women don't care, they delusional, they out partying, you know, they out running the streets, turning tricks, you know, thinking it's all a game, into judgment hit them just like that out of nowhere, okay? And the Lord is putting a lot of our people to death. Jakes, men and women, but mainly women, you know? Because women are wicked by nature. This is the reason why we in this. Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 24, the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, okay? And women are very wicked, okay? It talks about in Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 19. Out of all the wickedness, there's no wickedness compared to the wickedness of a woman. And roughly, I'm paraphrasing. But they're defunding the police in more states. Okay, crime is starting to be like a legal thing. Okay, and what they doing, a lot of women is being followed home. Did you hear what I said? Women are being followed home, okay? Coming off of work, going shopping, just going whatever, to the appointments. So, woe to her. Woe to her that don't listen and is rebellious and hard-headed. Don't want to hearken to the word. So, you know, these are perilous times, Jacob's trouble, great tribulation. So the Lord is going to give that, is going to allow the enemy, the wicked, period, okay, to have his way with you women. And you men, you Jakes too, but mainly you women, okay? Daughters of Zion, because you don't want to listen, man. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 1, woe to her that is filthy and polluted to the oppressing city. Now, this is spiritual. That she means America, Babylon, because the Lord referred to Babylon, America, as a she and a her, because of the characteristics of the woman. The woman is wicked. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. But it's also talking about the woman too, okay? It's talking about the wicked nations, and it's talking about the woman. So woe to her that is filthy and polluted, and America is wicked. Is filthy and polluted with all the abominations, giving the woman liberty to gabbing abroad, feminism, homosexuality, shedding innocent blood, rape, robbery, pillaging. Okay, that's wicked. And these characteristics, you know, is of the woman. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 2. She obeyed not the voice, she received not correction, she trusted not in the Lord, she drew not near to her God. And this is America, and this is also the woman. Okay? You know, women hate correction. Okay? They don't like to be guided on the right path. Okay? They hate correction, man. Especially our women, so-called black women, Judite women, daughters of Zion. So the Lord is killing a lot of our women, man. Putting them to death. And he's going to strip you and make you bare. Let's go. They only giving me 15 minutes. So they got me on a restriction. And I got to make it quick. And they terminated 2 of my channels, over 800 videos. So this is my backup. I got 2 YouTube channels. And they got me on a restriction on both channels. But I'm going to do another part. And it's going to be longer. And that's going on my Rumble account, Vayimo account. And let's go to Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 3. Her princes within her are roaring lions. Her judges are even wolves. They know not the bones till the morrow. So, you know, you are a prey. There's wolves, lions, all right? And they're preying on you. They're attacking you. They're seeking you. And once they get their hands on you, they killing you, okay? This was going on, man. And not only that, they on the verge of collapsing this economy. Women going to be stripped. You're going to be stripped of everything. The luxury, your cleaning goods, your smell goods, your perfume, your dush. You're going to be stripped from all of that, man. Your hair weaves, all of that, man. Salakia, excuse me. Salakia. Now, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Let all things be done decently and in order. So there's order and correction, man. So you women need to start listening. Everything is done in order, decently, and in order. So, you know, start being obedient, submissive. And you age women, you older women, you're going to get, Lord is going to get you, man. Because you're responsible. You know this. You refuse to teach the young women, you know, what's coming, how to cover up, how to be modest, you know, how to be shamefaced, under subjection, fear the Lord. You women got to cover up, man. Because you got wolves and lions out here seeking who they may devour. I mean, seeking to devour you know. Especially women is going to be the easy target. I mean, women is going to be the #1 target. Salakia, excuse me, speechless today. So you got to stay covered up. You can't show nothing. No cleavage, no ass, no hips. You can't show nothing. So you reap what you sow. So don't complain when you get killed, when other women could get killed and you putting out these lessons. And let's go here. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and want eyes, walking and micing as they go and making and tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord would discover their secret parts. And the Lord is doing that, man. Sisters buying all these, we spending billions of dollars. You know, you took your hair away. Now you're spending all this money on the hair. Eventually, all that's going to be shut down completely. Okay? So he's discovering your secret parts. Your hair, all of that, man. And in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon, the chains, and the bracelets and the mufflers. All of that he's going to take away, man. And more. And I'm just going to skip down. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 24. And it should come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink. Why? Because no dush, everything is shut down. All the stores closed. You can't get the smell goods, the dush, the perfume, none of that. because of great tribulation, Jacob's trouble, perilous times. Okay? Instead of well-set hair, okay, right here. Instead of smell, there should be stink. And instead of a girdle and rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You're going to burn. You know? You're going to mourn. You ain't going to have no goods. All stores going to be closed. You ain't going to be able to, women going to be on their period, stinking real bad. Man, it's going to be real ugly. Women going to be getting ravished left and right. No protection, no police. So the men of the Lord going to be more precious than fine gold. Isaiah 4:1 is coming. Your beauty, everything going to be stripped from you. And right now, women uses a lot of makeup, hair, and all this, you know, to deceive men, to cover up their shame. Okay? She is filthy and polluted. So she's not going to have no more makeup and smell goods no more. The Lord going to strip you. So the man going to see who you really are. And it says, going to Isaiah chapter 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. So men, so right now the ratio is it's a little bit over the men. It's a little bit more, or it's damn near equal, because hundreds of thousands of black women is coming up missing. But the Lord is going to get the ratio up back to where the men of the Lord can have many women, because a lot of men is going to be put to death. Go over there and fight in the war and put to death in the street of battle. Race wars, martial law, anarchy, lawlessness, famine, plagues. Men going to be dying. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of women left. And let's go to Isaiah chapter 3, verse 26. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. So she's going to lament and mourn. She's going to howl. She's going to cry. She's going to weep. She's going to be dealing with distress, trouble. Yeah. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 2. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city should be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. And half of the city should go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people should not be cut off from the city. Yeah. UN troops coming in the inner cities, black communities, busting in your door with rifles, guns, and ravishing black women, targeting the black women the most. Okay? And here's a little clip. Let's see. Get to it. And I'm going to do another part.
Sought out a killer after he live streamed the murder of a feline. It won a Primetime Creative Arts Emmy Award, and its trailer on YouTube has almost 3.6 million views. Leah Gordon's YouTube channel, Black Girl News, breaks unreported crime stories relating to black women and black girls. Now, most of her videos are in the low hundreds of thousands. However, her story of 28-year-old YouTuber Brianna Johnson, who was found dead in the trunk of her car, well, it has over 1 million views. That gap in viewership speaks volumes. Is it an imbalance in resources? Is it a lack of celebrity? Or do black rights, and in this case, missing persons of color, do they simply not get the same ground?
Judgment is going out. And black women, so-called black women, Israelite women, Judge Julie on Fox News, she was saying some things yesterday. I'm roughly paraphrasing. She was talking about how women are being targeted more and more, how it's escalating. Women are being followed to their homes. Yeah. And, you know, she said it's getting real bad. So, yeah, this is prophecy, man. Great slaughter is coming to the land. And judgment starts in the house of God first. 1 Peter. And I think I'm going to close out with that. No, I ain't going to close out with that. But that's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. All right? And that being said, Let me see if I can get that. Okay, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? That being said, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to the Most High, Yah, Yahshua, Mashiach, Shalom, Shalom.